We gotta watch out for Oregon. Honestly, looking back at the 2023 regular season, the Oregon Ducks look to be one of the most terrifying teams in college football. There was only one problem. They had an Achilles heel. The Oregon Ducks started their 2023 season off hot on a 5-game winning streak, including a season-opening game where they demolished Portland State 81-7, and then a couple of weeks later, shut down every single person that had some hype around Colorado, whooping Colorado 42-6. But then they ran into their Achilles heel, the Washington Huskies. Their game versus the Huskies was a great midseason game. However, they would fall just short, losing by only 3 points, 36-33. The Oregon Ducks then regrouped and went on an impressive 6-game winning streak, beating some of the best teams that the Pac-12 had to offer, including Utah, USC, and washing Oregon State 31-7. Unfortunately, they had to go up against their Achilles heel in the Pac-12 championship game, where they would lose yet another close game to Washington, 34-31. The Oregon Ducks are one of the most well-rounded teams in 2023, having a very, very good defense, which was all being led by their unworldly offense, all being led by their Heisman candidate, Bo Nix. So Oregon doesn't want to fall short next year, and they want to put themselves in the college football playoffs. And so Dan Lanning went and did what he had to do. Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks landed the 4th best recruiting class in the entire country. They addressed their biggest position of need, the quarterback position, obviously losing Bo Nix to the NFL draft, through the transfer portal, bringing over former Oklahoma quarterback Dylan Gabriel, and then landing the quarterback that they wanted last year in 5-star recruit Dante Moore. And then Oregon went ahead into the high school ranks and went absolutely ballistic, recruiting out of their minds. And so today I want to give y'all a quick preview of some of the future Ducks that are going to be over there in Oregon. So today we're going to be taking a look at Oregon's top 5 recruits in the class of 2024. Guys, be sure to leave this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment your thoughts down below on what you guys' thoughts were on Oregon's season this past year, and what are your expectations going into next year. Now, let's take a look at Oregon's top 5 recruits. 3, 2, 1. To start things off at number 5, the Oregon Ducks landed possibly the biggest player in the class of 2024, the 6'8", 365-pound 4-star offensive tackle Jacqawn McRoy. This dude is a wall of a man. Like, come on, 6'8", 365. This kid is huge. 4-star offensive tackle. Oh no, don't tell me he's got some hands. Bro, you are not bringing him down. Ooh, little ankles? What? No, you ain't bringing, stop, don't even try. Let's go. Yeah, they're gonna need to be able to protect their next quarterback. Jaquan McCoy is gonna be that guy that's gonna be leading the way. Come on, 6'8", 365 is crazy. Next up, Oregon went ahead and made a huge flip. Look at the route. This is 4-star wide receiver Jeremiah McClellan, who they flipped from Ohio State. If you know that Ohio State was looking at a wide receiver, it means that they're extremely talented, and Jeremiah McClellan is exactly the type of receiver that you're looking for. Pairing him up with Jerry and Dickey, plus all the other great Oregon receivers that you guys already have there, Oregon is about to be ridiculously deep at the wide receiver position. Jeremiah McClellan is one of my favorite. I mean, like, I've literally seen this play so many times. First off, look at how I'm not gonna go back and forth. Look at how he releases hard upfield. This guy just continues to bump and run with them, and he knows, hey, I gotta run a fade, and I can't keep on getting just stopped by this bump and run. Takes a half step to the outside and then bursts right back upfield. That little half step to the outside gives him the space that he needs. Just pay attention to this. 3, 2, watch this. Expose. Half step to the outside, boom, and then got him right there. Just enough for the corner to bite and give him the space that he needs to go out of there and catch that touchdown. That is what I call route running IQ. A lot of guys, they just try to outrun that. A lot of guys, you know, they'll run through the contact, they'll think they can just out physical them. That is how you use your mental to get open, and not just your God-given abilities. Jeremiah McClellan is one of the most gifted wide receivers in the country, and y'all flipped him from Ohio State. Big time recruiting win for Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks. Yeah, just stiff arm, get off me, little boy. And then we are taking it to the crib. Let's go. A little walk-in touchdown, make it look easy. Next up, the Oregon Ducks landed the 4-star linebacker and the 4th best linebacker in the country, Braden Platt. This kid is 6'2", 240 pounds of just pure unstoppable football player. Look at my guy go. This dude is a athlete and a football player through and through. This is just one of those guys. He brings great morale to your team. He's a tone setter. He's like, come on, just sit him down. He's gonna let everybody know that, hey, Oregon is here to play some physical. Oh my gosh. Oregon is here to play some physical football. Boom. Dan Lanning, he brought all that tenacity that he had the Bulldogs over there in Georgia playing with. Oh my gosh, do you see this kid? This is violence. Just straight up just upended that. Nah, this Braden Platt is going to be a problem with the Oregon Ducks. And then look at the speed at 240. Look at the speed that my guy has got at 240 pounds. That is... Braden Platt might be your best player so far that we've covered. Like he might be the best player in your entire recruiting class. This kid is special. Next up, this was a massive recruiting win for the Oregon Ducks earlier on in the season. Breaking into the top 2 recruits that we're taking a look at. This is 5-star edge rusher and the second best edge rusher in the class of 2024, Elijah Russan. You guys flipped him from Arizona, and this was, I remember when I heard this news, I was like, oh my gosh, Oregon's about to go crazy on the defensive side of the ball. 6'6", 251 pounds, second best edge rusher in the country, 5-star recruit. Like, Elijah Russan has everything that you're looking for in an edge rusher, and he's going to Oregon. Dan Lanning knows how to develop those edge rushers. Oregon's about to have one of the scariest defenses in the Big Ten. Like, I'm letting y'all know that right now. Just get up underneath that. That's a massive hold, but he still gets into the backfield. Those are the type of guys that I'd love to watch. Guys who don't care. Hey, I'm gonna keep on going. A lot of guys, when they get held, you know, they slow down, they look for the ref. Nah, let me just keep on just going hunting for this quarterback. What he bend? Elijah Russan is going to be a guy that's giving you double-digit tackle for loss numbers, pushing 10 sacks every single year, straight elite numbers. And last but certainly not least, the Oregon Ducks landed 5-star defensive lineman Aiden Breeland out of Modern Day High School. He is the 4th best defensive lineman in the class of 2024, standing at 6'5", 290 pounds. Yeah, Oregon's defense is about to be terrifying next year. You guys have the quarterback play. You guys literally have all the pieces to have that same potent offense that you guys had in 2023 and carry that over into 2024. And then now you guys are getting this scary on the defensive side of the ball, on top of how scary you guys already were. Aiden Breeland, literally the trio of Aiden Breeland, Elijah Russan, and Braden Platt, that is going to be terrifying. Oregon is going to be one of the most physical defenses in the Big Ten. And in the Big Ten football, especially on the defense side of the ball, they're known for their physicality. So we know that that's saying something for the Oregon Ducks. But yeah, Aiden Breeland, this is a guy who's super twitchy. He's that perfect build. Like, he's not too tall, 6'5". He still can get some leverage, but that 290, I mean, and he plays 290 very light. I mean, he's over there, he's running around like he's 265, but then when he hits you, you know that you're getting hit with the fullness of 290. Aiden Breeland, and he went to Modern Day. Modern Day does nothing but teach the fundamentals and get their kids D1 ready. When you look at the success of not just how many players that Modern Day sends D1, like, that's cool, but the success of those players in college speaks for itself. So those are the Oregon Ducks top 5 recruits in the class of 2024. I want you guys to comment down below, out of the 5 players that we took a look at, who are you guys most excited about? For me, my guy Braden Platt is a dog out there. I'm letting y'all know that right now. For that linebacker position, for him to play as big as he does, but with that much speed, I mean, 240 pounds is like a linebacker from the 80s size. And he's out there with just as much athleticism as a 205 or 215 pound linebacker. Braden Platt is going to be bringing a level of physicality that Oregon has had, but he's gonna help take it to that next level and really enforce that Oregon is not just a flashy offensive team that has nice uniforms. That when you play Oregon, they're there to hit you in the face. Hey, Braden Platt is going to be a dog. I want to hear y'all thoughts down below. Comment your thoughts down below on who out of these top 5 you're most excited about and who just in the entire class you guys are most excited about. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Be sure to leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button and turn on all your notifications because Oregon is making some big moves. And hey, all my Duck fans, it should be in Dan Lanning y'all trust. Dan Lanning, he has taken Oregon and done a phenomenal job ever since he walked away from the job at Georgia. Dan Lanning is doing exactly what he needs to do for the Oregon Ducks. Comment your thoughts down below. Leave this video a like. I love and appreciate each and every single last one of y'all. If y'all are going through anything, know that you can always call upon Jesus Christ. And remember, you're not hearing this by accident. You didn't. God had it so that you would come right here to this video and hear this. All so that he could tell you he loves you. Always remember that Jesus Christ is right there and he loves you more than you will ever be able to understand. Love and appreciate all y'all. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.